thing here. Oh, you better get on. We have a great day. It's a great day. I thank you so much for being here. Da, 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 da. Listen, you know where you are. You are at the Church Spoon Garden. And guess what? I got another picker. Yes, I do. Da, da, da. Dr. Marvie, Wright. Let me tell you something. Marvie is one that is so assuming that she can cook, number one. Let me just say that. But when I tell you, she is a wonderful cook. And when she cooks, and she says she's cooking gumbo, she's cooking greens, guess what happens? Everybody says, bring me some of them. What time can we be to the house? It's all of that. So she's out here picking greens, and she's going to make sure that you know that these are beautiful out here.
Let me tell you something. This is so... I've been watching Kelly, and this is, y'all, we look like gardeners. She got me out here like Farmer Jack. So don't worry about what I'm looking like. But listen, you got this is what I had to wear today, because Kelly has inspired me through this ministry. This is a gardening ministry, whether you know it or not. She be out here preaching. She be out here preaching and teaching through this, because we all believe in the harvest. And we all know, we all be talking about we got seeds in the ground. Well, let me tell you something. She got literal seeds in the ground right here. And this is what ministry, this is what being a Christian is all about. Feeding the needy. I ain't the needy, but I'm the greedy. Feeding, listen, feeding the needy and getting ministry. Look at her. Look at her. Look at here. 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 Look, I got a bag full of greens. This getting ready. If y'all ain't never had farm to table food, this is farm to table. See this mess we eating in the grocery store? We don't know what that is. I was telling her I had a lemon tree, and I didn't understand farm to table until I lived in California. I had a lemon tree.
You gotta say where you were living.
I was living in California. I had a lemon tree. I would bring them lemons in the house and cut them, and the whole house started smelling like lemons. I said, wait a minute, what kind of lemons are these that it's this fragrant? But then when you taste them, it don't even taste like this stuff we eating in the store. This right here is what God intended.
Oh, yeah.
And
we got to go back to it.
But this is what happened to me. I was in the grocery store, and everybody was complaining about the food prices. And the checkout lady told me what it is we got to go back to gardening.
Oh, yeah.
We got to go back to growing our food like our parents used to do. Right after that, I ran into Kelly. I said, God done already gave Kelly the vision.
Oh, yeah, we do it. Now, see, let me tell you something. Marvie has been so many things, is so many things. Record producer, president of a record company, everything in the entertainment industry, over management for plays that you all have gone to, records that you have played, CDs that you've listened to, music all over the world that you listen to now. Good morning. Hi, Alicia. Hi there. Okay, Sister Debbie Thomas said, hey, Marvie.
What's going on? Listen, if you don't believe your seeds that you put in the ground will grow, just look at this. Anything that you put in the ground,
that's it.
In your spiritual ground, we talking about now, will grow. You will have a harvest. Seeds of discord, that's your harvest. Seeds of blessing, seeds of love, whatever. We got a whole lot of different stuff out here because she planted a whole lot of different seeds. And that's what you're doing every day. Whether you know it or not, you plant seeds. So I'm going to ask you this morning, what kind of seeds you plant?
Oh, yeah.
And because your harvest will come.
Now, listen to that. Somebody there. Her daddy used to say, Bishop Earl Jerome Wright Sr. would say, now that'll preach.
Okay. And you know I say that. Preach. And if he was here, he would say,
oh, God.
Let me tell you something about
he would be laughing at me. Let me
tell you about Bishop Wright and Kelly. They had something. We don't know what kind of relationship they had, but they had something. They had something going on. Them two was so close. And her husband was his heart. Yes. And how I found that out. This is how I found out what these two meant to him. He was in the hospital and he had got so low in his spirit. He was so down. He wasn't talking to us and just acting like he didn't want to eat and do nothing. These two walk in the door That man lit up like a Christmas tree. Do you hear me?
Sat up and told Chuck. He sat up and told Chuck, Chucky, you're fat.
Yeah, that's the other thing. He sat up in the bed and looked at Chucky, and we was waiting on his first words because he hadn't said much to nobody. And he looked at Chucky. He said, Bishop, how you doing? How you doing? He said, Chucky, I just want you to know you're fat. Oh, y'all know we kept that going so long. He was so mad at us. Okay, we say, shut up, you're fat. You can't talk to. Cause see, that's my brother. I love him. I respect the bishop.
We're family. We're family.
But
and this is what we do.
Every time he would say something to me, I say, shut up. You can't say nothing to me because the bishop said you fat.
You fat. You fat. He woke up and started.
Kelly, I forgot about it.
He said, he wasn't saying nothing. I jumped in the room. I said, Bishop, I'm here. I said, I'm here. He looked at me. Cal. Chucky walked in. Bishop walked in. My husband. That's what we call. He sat up and looked. He said, Chucky, you're fat. Honey, we have laughed about that. We're family out here, and you're family to us. I want you to know that every day it's about making sure and being accountable. I'm responsible for you. I've got to make sure you're going to smile. I've got to make sure that you're going to do something productive. I've got to make sure that whatever you're not doing, you can begin doing because you are alive. Stop looking. Somebody say, I didn't say I wanted to die. When you don't do anything, that says that you don't trust God to do what he can do with your life. And you shut yourself down against God's will. And God wants you to what? Grow. So I need you to get up, get on the telephone, call somebody, text them and say, hey, somebody come by here and bring me something. Somebody go get me a 10-pound bag of dirt. And I'll send you the seed, darling. Put your name and your number and information in my DM. I promise you, I'll make sure that you get some seeds. I send seeds out all over the country. When I get to the post office, they say, more seeds. Because, and they said, this is really great, Kelly. You're excited. I said, I stay excited. I stay excited because every single day that we have another opportunity for God to bless us, guess what? He's going to do just that.
And let me say one more thing. I need to say this. Y'all so into this because this is community ministry. And if you're not doing no community ministry, then if you put a seed in the ground through your finance and support, y'all, this ain't easy. Let me tell y'all something. She talking about she losing weight. This will make you lose weight, everything else. Out here in this hot sun. And she can't skip a day because she's committed. Once you get committed, that's the way we're supposed to be with God. Once you get committed, you can't skip a day. You got to be out here every day. And the more you sow, the more she can grow. And the more we grow, the more families she going to be able to feed. Because she feeding the Wright family on the holiday with some fresh farm-to-table greens. You hear me? So $5, $10, $20, $50 ain't nothing is never too little. Nothing is never too large. Sow in because she got room to grow. She got some more space she can stretch out to, and you can help her do it. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Sow in, because I'm gonna go home and sow in, because I can't come out here and you can't be a receiver and not a giver.
This is gonna be great, but you know, just like they cook down.
I know this is enough though.
I don't know. No, just let's get as much as we can. Let me show you something. Marvie said, I didn't know that these things regenerate themselves. When you water, they ask you to break them off at the bottom and then just leave it at the top because they're going to grow back. I never would imagine that something so small can become something so big. It depends on your faith. It depends on your commitment. It depends on you taking the opportunity to do what you can do. Hi, Pat Paul. Hi there, Brian. How is that? Marvie said, hey, Pat Paul. And look at Brian. You come out here, Brian, you look absolutely fabulous. I've been watching you. Health is All that we are really responsible for is to make sure that we keep our bodies, the temples, in a good place. So let me show you something. We are out here. I got a picker. Shut your mouth, Miss Molly. Look, I got a picker. It's Marvie Wright out here. And I'm going to tell you. Now, she has this wonderful, and I mean wonderful business that is the paparazzi. So those of you that are at home and you think that you have just an hour, because it takes maybe an hour of time, and you take an hour of time and rejuvenate your life, reinvent, we're back at that. With your crop, you've got to change, you've got to reinvent. You have opportunities and possibilities. Listen, with $100, you can change your life because Marvie has the situation with paparazzi. And let me tell you something. You come on there, they're $5 pieces of jewelry that are wonderful. I love it. It's beautiful jewelry. And then it's fun. It's a ministry. Somebody says, I don't need the money. Well, get the money for somebody else and go and do a ministry.
Let me tell you something.
Let her tell you about it.
It's a ministry first.
Give them your information.
It's a ministry first, and it's selling jewelry second. I've never been in a company that is so Christian related. I was on somebody's live, one of my papa sisters, and she said, I'm not on here to sell jewelry today. And she went to prophesying. I'm telling you, she called forth all the prophets. This is like a sisterhood. That's what we be trying to explain to people.
But the men do it and they make more money.
It's so much more than just jewelry. Yes. Some of y'all didn't ever join sororities and didn't ever understand what it's like to be supported by a sisterhood. This is a sisterhood that is second to none. And this company is so people related. They bless us. We do a vacation. We went to the Dominican Republic together. I met so many people that I'm lifelong friends with. It's just, I can't even explain it all to you. If you're interested in the opportunity, $99. Yes. We train you. We teach you. Everybody talking about, I can't do Facebook Live. You can't speak. I can't. That's when the word says you can. That hinders us from doing so many things in life. We speak, I can't. Yeah. And the Bible then already covered the whole gamut of everything. Because he says I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Yes. You can't by yourself, but you can do all things. But let me tell you something. You think you don't make money off $5 jewelry? I got a brand new BMW X1 over there that paparazzi paid for. You hear what I'm telling you? So don't tell me you can't make money. And God told me to do this. Yeah. I tried to get a whole lot of women to go with me. I don't want to go by myself. I don't want to be the only one driving a BMW X1. I want everybody to get one. Only one person would go on this walk with me. Because I told him I'm going to the top, which was Sarah.
Sarah,
it was many more. I have 12 people under me. Listen, this is the key. I got 12 people under me, but only one would do the work.
Oh, wow.
Now, that'll preach, like Bishop said.
That'll preach.
You got a whole lot of people around you, but ain't but one that will do the work. So if you're willing to do the work, because it don't come free.
Okay, tell them how they can get in contact.
Marvie Wright, everything, just DM me. That's all you got to do, because I don't.
need to know how to spell your name, because they don't know.
Marvie. Marvie.
Yep.
Wright, Wright. Marvie Wright. Just DM me, and I can give you instructions on how to come on in. You get a free website. People shop on your website. You make money while you sleep, and ain't no cost to that. And the website ship the jewelry right to the people, and you make the money off of it.
Ship the jewelry for you?
Yes.
Oh my God! No.
Yes. So if you just get in the business and promote the website,
that's it.
That's you ain't even got to go live. We don't even require that you go live.
Oh my God.
You do this however way you want to do this.
Oh, that's unbelievable. I didn't know that they did the drop shipping.
They do the drop shipping for you, and the website is FREE. And you get it 3 seconds after you sign up. You ain't got to wait on it.
Oh, yeah.
So you get 36 pieces in your kit for $99. The pieces pay for your kit and some.
Yes,
and this month we doing a special. You get 5 extra pieces.
Oh, yeah.
And there's so much to this. I can't even start talking about it. Because all I had to do was give God my yes. I didn't understand it for me. Y'all know I'm busy. I got a photography business.
Yeah,
everybody don't know. I got a
business.
9 to 5. How about that? I have 200 people that report to me. So you can't tell me you ain't got time, because I do all this stuff with my job. You understand what I'm saying?
Talk about how important it is for headshots when you
are
in any kind of business.
Headshots. Some of y'all don't have up-to-date photos. And
At all.
COVID should have taught y'all that. You leave here, and then we got to put a cell phone picture on your funeral program. You know, they doing funerals beautiful now. They doing graphics and video stuff. But if you ain't got no up-to-date pictures, you will not be participating in that innovative process. You'll be looking at a hot mess. That's for the future. That's a future plan. But right now, if you have anything you promoting, anything you want to do, anything that's going to put you on a platform, the first thing they're going to ask you for is a headshot and a bio. And some of y'all call me at the last minute. I had somebody call me this morning. Can you shoot me today? Don't wait till then. Plan it out. Prepare for what you expect. That's a whole nother sermon that is too hot out here to preach today. But prepare for whatever it is you expect. Prepare for it. It's not enough to pray for it. It's not enough to ask God for it. You got to prepare for it. Prepare for what you expect. And so my headshots, I tried to make it as affordable as I could for the people of God. I have a studio in Southfield. You can go to everything is my name, MarvieWright.com. You can see samples of my work. Kelli will tell you I don't do nothing without learning how to do it. Oh, no. My mother taught me excellence. Excellent. So I do everything with excellence. Do y'all hear what I'm telling you?
Headshots. With you. We haven't gotten there, but I'm coming.
Yeah, Kelli. I'm Chucky had called me.
Did he? Okay, perfect.
And told me he wanted to come with y'all.
Yep, we're going to come and get some new hair. Now, see, let me show you something about us. We are very innovative people and try to be on grid to make sure that we are going to give you the best presentation that we possibly can, because you can't win souls and the souls are at a different level and then you look like you're down here. Nobody's going to come to your church when you're looking like that you just came off of whatever situation, trials and tribulations have worn you down. So for years we have been getting family pictures, and our Christmas pictures have been the state of the art and so cutting edge. My kids, my children, they're adults now. They did not want to go and take pictures. They would be, I don't want to go. So I had a theme going. You know, we're going to all wear the same color. We're going to do this. We're going to do, because in the entertainment industry, and we've worked in this industry over 30 years. Marvie may be over how many years? 40 years? Yeah. Oh, she's over 40 years. I'm over 30 years. And you know what it takes when we travel. This is what they taught us when we were coming up. Whatever you go to school for and you learn in college, it is your responsibility to come back and to teach the ones that are behind you that are coming up. And so that's what we have been faithful to. So we haven't been takers. No. We go and learn and we come back and we try to make whatever we've learned accessible to everybody else. So this is what happens. I travel the world with Dorinda Clark Cole. Yes, Lord. And so, and when I'm learning, every church, I would look around and see what they were doing. Something that was progressive. You know what I would do? I would get off that plane and call my husband and say, that's it. I would get back to the hotel and I say, Chuck, we got to do this. We got to do this. He wasn't bishop at the time. He was just pastor, superintendent, then administrative assistant, and then bishop. When you are faithful to a system of progression, God will be faithful to bless the people that are connected to you, with you. And we are all moving and forward. So when we take pictures, those girls didn't like it. But as soon as we got on the set, baby, they would come alive. Oh, yeah, they would start turning and leaning. And, you know, you have to have innovation. I used to set the things up. Now, my girls, they set it up. Kelsey does the theme for the clothes. Fallon does the setup for the venue. Bailey, she looks at us and she says, I'll be there. But she's poignant. What time? She keeps everybody on the time grid. So as we are getting older, the process still remains to be effective. The seed is yet growing. All I'm saying, hey there, Torva, that's my little cousin. And I mean, that is my cousin for real. That is my cousin, Torva Outerbridge. Hi there, Uncle Marvin. Hi there, Aunt Sarah. And hi, Ayan. So look, I want you all to get up. Start wherever you are. Torva's in North Carolina. Brian is here in Michigan. Who else is on here? Bricky is here. Hi there. Hi there. Hi there. Those of you that are here, all of the baggers, Bricky, make sure that you get in touch with all of the braggers. We're at Independence Day for America, but you know, we were a little behind. So we've already celebrated Juneteenth, because this is what's amazing about Juneteenth. We didn't find out until 20 years later. Was it 20 years or 2 years? 2 years. Honey. 2 years, maybe. 2 years. I've got that mixed up. Please forgive me. So they found out. So they were walking around still jammed up mentally, emotionally, financially. And some of you, that's the same thing. Get yourself up. But we just now
figured out to celebrate the holiday.
We're going to celebrate.
That's it.
Celebrate.
But
today.
Can I say something to
Grow
what she's
on
saying
the holiday.
too?
Grow on the holiday.
Don't y'all just sit back and watch Kelli do this. This is supposed to catch fire.
Oh yeah.
She planting a seed in all of y'all. And you know, ministry leaders, especially those that lead women, first ladies, everybody that's watching, get your women out and teach them this.
Yes.
This part. You know how y'all say this part?
This part.
This part right here.
This part right here.
This part. This part right here.
This part right here.
This is the Proverbs woman right here. That will take her hands and provide for her home.
Oh, yeah.
This is the part. You got to know how to be smart and bring harvest to the community. She's bringing harvest to the community. This I know she anointed that spoon. Where's that spoon at?
Baby, this spoon.
That's what I wanted to touch while I was out here.
Yes,
I said, honey, I got to hold this spoon.
Yes, sir.
Cause see, this ain't no normal garden.
No,
This is an anointed. That's why I got to get some of these greens in my belly. This is an anointed garden out here. And everything and everybody that touch it. It was something to this church spoon here that she built this with. This is how God ordered us to operate under his strategic plans. We serve a strategic God that gives us strategic, specific instructions. The question is, will you obey? This, and let me tell you about the harvest she gonna have over her life. Don't y'all start hating on her because you wasn't out here in the morning watering this. Don't start hating on her because you wasn't out here in the morning planting this day after day after day. So when her harvest comes and the Lord starts pouring out on her life and her family's life and every worry and doubt that she has in her life, I declare and decree in the middle of this garden with this spoon that it shall be fulfilled. Every bill shall be paid, and she shall walk in the overflow. She shall walk in the, when I tell you more than enough, abundance shall come through this effort. I pronounce it, I declare and decree. I'm a prophet of God and I declare and decree it. Whatever I declare and decree, the heavens agree with me in the middle of the atmosphere. I'm declaring and decree favor and blessings. You have not because you ask not. Ask, God said, ask for the impossible. Ask for the miracles. Miracles and impossible is in your mouth.
Yes, Lord, I got you. And I receive it. Let me tell you something. God, this is a generational blessing for you. She stands on generations of commitment, sacrifice, leadership, pastorship, bishopship, all of those things. But it's a common denominator. The common denominator is we're all a seed of who those people, who they were. Whoever's in your life, celebrate them, because you would not be where you are without them. You would possibly be in a field literally having to do. But this is something that we have been commissioned to do. And since this is what we're doing, guess what? I pronounce blessings on everybody that's here on the line. Why? I say it all of the time. I said, we are growing the garden. Thank you for being here because you are a part of this ministry. Thank you, Evangelist Thomas. Evangelist Thomas just sent over a seed. Thank you so much. Everybody that will see this, I promise you, it goes right back into the ground to guarantee that anyone that comes, anyone that calls, you will have something that you can say, I was a part of the experience of the church spoon garden. It's just not the seed of greens and mustards and okra and what is that stuff back there? Brussels sprouts, spinach, oregano, cilantro, radishes, watermelon, zucchini squash, red cabbage, regular cabbage, kale, beets, all of those things are in the ground and they're coming up. But you have the possibility. Hi there, Dion Cannonballs. I pray that you are processing and in your healing, and in the process that you're in right now, it's only so that you can get ready to get up and go at it again, to be a blessing to the people that need to even hear you. So listen, everybody that has sown, I pronounce blessings over your life, that your seeds that you have in your life, I need you to get up, because it is a holiday. So whenever somebody sees this, it'll be in the system for so much time to come. But as you're looking and as you're watching, I want to inspire you to get up, go at it. Now, somebody says, I haven't done it before. That's the excitement of it. That's the opportunity. Get something new and innovative. When the Lord speaks to you, get up and do it. Don't worry who's going to laugh. Do you know people call me, and when I see them, oh, how you doing, farmer? I can't believe you, farmer. You know what? They may be talking, but guess what? I am reaping what I've sown. So let me show you something. Never let anybody deter you. Out here, this is our harvest of what we worked for. We've been on planes and trains and automobiles when other people were not doing things that we were doing. We were all over the world.
That's it.
Literally, I'm not saying this in boast for a boastful situation. I'm saying it to tell you that there's seasons in your life and you work in seasons. I talk about a time and season. So guess what? In this season, we can come in and relax. This is relaxation, but it's work. In order for this to happen, you got to work. I'm out here 2 times a day, and you know it's pretty early. And everybody...
And guess what? We don't like it, because the minute you start liking gardening, that's the top of the checklist that you're getting old. Yeah. So we don't like this. We resisting liking it. No. Because we ain't trying to get old. When you say, you hear people say, I love gardening, they officially old. Oh, so we trying to stay young at heart. Y'all hear me?
We cannot believe it.
So we don't like this, but we do it out of obedience. Absolutely. You ain't gonna never like where obedience is required. No. You ain't gonna like it.
Because it's hard and it demands responsibility.
That's it. But can you do it? Can you stand the test? That's what God want to know.
That is it. You gonna be able to.
God is looking for the old people told y'all a long time ago, we soldiers in the army of the Lord. Yes. They didn't say we was prissy, glam babies. They said we soldiers.
Oh yeah.
Armor up.
We gonna do this. Armor up. You think you can do that? Something with this one? Yeah. That one? Okay.
Girl, the ones in the store don't look half this good.
Let me tell you, this is
This is enough. Don't give me no more.
But Marvie, they gonna cook down.
I know.
They gonna cook down. You know greens cook down. You start out with a great big pot and you look in there and it's like ain't-she-tain't-she. It's kind of like.
The problem she creating is I'm going to have all kind of phone calls because they know I'm going to be
They gonna cook it. That's what's going to happen. Everybody, every time she cooks greens, everybody says, call Marvie. Somebody bring me some. All right, Evangelist, I'm going to bring you yours. Hi there, Lady B. Oh, thank you, Lady B. Let me see. I hadn't seen you all week on here. And the Jordan Baptist Church, I was able to minister there. And let me tell you, for their annual Women's Day, it was absolutely a blowout. It was a blast. It was so anointed. And I kept putting on the flyer that she sent. In my caption, I was saying, come and expect the fire. Come and experience the fire. And let me tell you something. All of this is the fire that's going to change your life. I love you all so much. If you haven't heard it all day, I've got to tell you something. Jesus loves you so much that he took out time to make you, and he made you with purpose in mind. He made you, he designed you, he created you because he knew that you would be that special one. You're the one, you're the pick of the litter in your family. You're the one that everybody looks at from the outside and they say, what's different about you? You are the one. Yeah, you're the one. So let me tell you, you're the one that he took out time to make, and he made you the way that he did so that he could get glory out of your life. He made you so that you could have an incredible time doing whatever you decide to do. So I'm going to tell you right now, do what you do, but make sure you tell Jesus thank you. If you haven't heard it, I need you to go. This is not our Flow shirt. No, it's not. Let me cover that up. But I need you to get your Flow House shirt. Go and put your name in my DM. You know what you have to do. Go to KELLIW Johnson and the number 9 and give me your size, and we'll have it to you with your address. I love you. See you soon. How you